Hello, everybody, and welcome to Just Create SMP. This is a mod by Mr. Beardstone, who is currently doing a video with a bunch of other YouTubers. But we're actually on another server created by the community. So we've just started. I've started off with nothing. There we go. You can see that there's already a bunch of stuff, train tracks, a couple of shops. There's already a lot of areas that are being claimed by other people, including in here. There's also a big sort of area over here with an unnamed train going around. But I think I don't really want to sort of interfere with people, but we do need to get started now. As I have had a quick run around the area just to sort of see what's happening in the community area here. First things first, redstone link and frogport alignment. I've already got that sorted, so we don't need to deal with that. New to the server, take 1 stack of wood, iron, and a bed. Don't mind if I do. Take some bread as well. It's not on there, but it's here for everyone. At least we can eat. Very good, very nice. So let's have a quick little look around this sort of area before we go off the distance and try to find our own area. So sort of spawner, place spawner. I've already made them spawn. Not a good idea. In here is quite cool. We've got pretty much every single one of these. You've got bookshelves, sticks for emeralds, iron for emeralds. The empty ones here as well. What have we got in here? Sweeping Edge, Death Strider, Infinity, Power 4, Sharpness 4, Breaking, Fortune, Looting, Feather Falling, Mending. Oh, that's a good one. Fire Protection and Efficiency. Let's just have a quick nap as it is dark. Dark and scary. There we go. So, for those of you who don't know what Just Create SMP is, it's a mod pack that is literally nothing but create. There is Copycat Plus, I think it's called in here. So we've got Copycat panels. But besides that, there's not much else. This server has added Feed the Beast claims into the mod pack just to make it easier. It's not in the generic game. You can get, what's that? Oh, I didn't want that. And 32 tough for diamond, 32 5x for 2 diamonds. Not too bad. There's a little shop in here as well. 32 on 2 diamonds. Too bad in here. Looks like that almost out of a lot of stuff in that one. This one's quite cool. 8 diamonds for 1 netherite ingot. You've got your smithing templates. Nether sprite, aspire armor, snout, blaze. Just another area, okay. And what's in this one? I don't know what that is. If I go into free cam, I had a quick look around in Free Crown earlier, and I cannot for the life of me work out what this is supposed to be. Looks like it's someone's starter base, but there's just a random bridge going over the top of the world. What's this over here? Is this someone's house? Or oh no, this is the syndicate goods. So you've got some frog lights in there. There's actually a couple of nether portals. I'm not too sure why that one's there, because over at the starter you've got a big one over there. So yeah, it's a nice little area, nice little starting area, but we do need to figure out where we're going to go. So the first thing I am going to do, I remember how to play Minecraft. Let's get some sticks and things going. Now, I wouldn't ordinarily take the starter stuff, but I do think we're going to need it, because we're going to be traveling for a little bit, trying to figure out somewhere to set up shop. I think what we might do, let's have a quick look. A few people out this way, but it's not huge. Could head out this way. No, let's follow the train track over this way and see if we can't find a nice area to live in. Sure not to build on pattern, it's just the rules of the game, or the server I should say. Which way do we need to go? That way. We cross over here. I think what we might do, just because it is going to take us some time, I think I might actually do this as a bit of a speed up, just so that way you don't have to watch me running for days on end. And if anything interesting comes from this, we'll definitely bring you back in, but I think I'm just going to go for a run out in the area and see what's around. So once we find a nice little area, I'll come back. Alrighty, so I think we've actually found somewhere I'll prefer to set up base. Looks like it's already been raided, this area, but it's a torch, however, so we'll take that. Bread actually doesn't look like it has been raided. At least not 100%. Some things definitely have been taken from here, but doesn't look 100% raided. We've got little village. This sort of area here, I do quite like. So let's put a waypoint saying base, just so we remember exactly where we're going, because that sort of area I do like. I like this area as well. No, I think we'll go over there and set up a dirt house. So let's grab some dirt from around here as well. Alright. Yeah, so I do quite like this area. There is also a nice little sort of island there that I think might be the perfect place just to build a little house on. It's just some stage. I might even turn that into a little fishing area. Could be quite cool. We've got a little beach here. Very nice. Some zombies. Quick sleep. There we go. Yeah, so I think this sort of area, and there's also a shipwreck over there that I just spotted. I think this area might be perfect. So there's a little shipwreck there. Probably already been cleaned out, but that's fine. Nice little area here. Probably turn into a little fishing lodge. Got all this space to work with, but I do really like the idea of having this as our area. We've got really nice ocean there, so we've got all the kelp we need, which is brilliant. We'll still make a kelp farm, but no, that's fine. Creeper. Oh, we've also got turtles around here as well. Very nice. I like turtles. Awesome. Don't think I've got any gunpowder there. Typical. What we're going to do for a little house, I think, if we put a little starter base just around here, just build it in just so that we've got a bit more cover. It will be made out of dirt to start with, but at least it's a start. So, get rid of that. I think if we... Obviously we will terraform the area as well at a later date just to make everything look nice. But if we at least get the main parts of this sorted so that we've at least got a nice little housey area, I think that should do it. I think we're going to have a invite. What's going on here? If you share your codes, I'll give you food supply for your journey if you want. So what are my coordinates actually? I don't even know. Alrighty, give them the coordinates just so they can get an idea, but let's claim the area. Alright. Get rid of that as well. Actually, I'm gonna leave there. There you go. Alrighty. So, at least we've got coal here as well, so we can at least get a few things all sorted and started up. Take this little area right as well. Alrighty, so we've got a nice little area. I like the idea of just having a single door there for now. Let's get some more torches up. I think we'll just stick them there. Beds. Get this. So it's cooking up. Let's also grab. Is that there? No, it's not. Grab a couple of chests. Alrighty. Put all them in there. Let's grab a torch and just light up this sort of area a little bit. Might actually grab pork chops. We throw them in there once it's ready. Go. Just to tidy this up a little bit as well. Plunk, couple of torches down there. Perfect. Alright, so what we do need to do is go and get a bunch of resources. So what I'm thinking is don't even know where sort of area is. Anyway, what I am going to do, let's want it in the house. Don't know if I really want to have it in the house. So I think I might do, I don't even have something anyways. Right. I think I might do, let's go run over this way just to have a look, quick look and see if there's any holes or a little sort of open mine that we might be able to duck into and just start clearing out. Doesn't really look like it. So I think I'm gonna have to create my own one. I think let's just put it down here. Alright. I'm off to go and grab a bunch of resources to start with, and we'll come back once that's all done.
Hello, Ritchie. Hello.
Oh, I have a friend, and I don't know if he can hear me. Hello?
Yo.
Hello? Ah, hello. Oh, sorry. Don't know if you can hear me.
You on mic? Anyway, come. I'll give you the food supply.
And he's got an elytra, of course he does. Whilst he's doing that, let's see if I can... There we go, I think that's working.
I can hear you now. You know, that's your food supply.
Thank you very much, good sir. Alrighty, so we are back from doing a bunch of mining. Obviously, we also had a nice little visit from Hustler, who gave us a hell of a lot of bread. He actually offered to build us a vault system with a cobble generator on top of that. I said no. But he also actually created us a little nether portal here. Just that way we can get into the nether. It's also linked in here. There's a few other nether portals around so you can get to other people's bases. So I thought that was really nice of him and helps us out a little bit. So I have done a little bit more in here. As you can see, there's a couple of extra barrels, so we've got all our shinies in there. We've also got lava and a water bucket, because before we end this episode, I want to get a couple of things sorted. So we need to get some power, which is what this little room here is for. So we're going to have 3 large water wheels in here. This little sort of hallway area, it's going to be for all the cogwheels, just to try and speed it up. So power, we need press, we need mixer, and we need to start auto smelting. So the first thing I want to do, let's get all this out of here, because it's what we need for this. We do also need to grab ourselves a block of iron. I might actually grab a couple of depots. 3, 2. Let's get 3 depots for now. What else do we need? For a mechanical press, don't need anything, so that's fine. We've got the mechanical press, so I can just press A on that, get rid of the depot. Alright, so first things first, let's get our large water wheels in. Now, to create a water wheel, they're very simple, very easy. You literally just cover a shaft with wood to get a small one, and then cover that with wood to get a large one. So that's that actually. I need to put some water down. What I might do, let's grab them buckets. The lava outside here. Just put there for now. A little water supply there just to make life a bit easier. Now you might be wondering why I've got so many barrels in my inventory. That's actually for... that wasn't meant to happen. Let's get a couple of blocks and just block that area off just so it doesn't do that again. Bye. Swim up here and just place a couple of blocks in there, make sure that it actually went in that one. Yeah, it did. Perfect. So now if we do that, we can get the water in there, and we're not going to have it try and spin in all directions. And I'm sorry if you can hear snoring in the background. The dogs are in the room and they are snoring like crazy. Alright, so if I get a small cog there and a large cog there, need andesite casing, then put a small cog there and a large cog there, small cog there. That's it. No, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Get the shafts out. So, is it large cog, small cog? And then large cog on there. Block that one off. And put the small cog there. Then a large cog. Block that one off. Small cog and so on and so forth. Until we have the speed set up. You can see it's already getting really fast. Don't want it to get too crazy because it'll probably cry, but that's just about perfect. One other thing I do want to do, I've got some zinc and whatnot. Let's get some encased chain drives. Really simple. That's perfect. Now, I'm going to block this off. Am I? Let's block these sections off there. Put an encased change drive. And put a depot there. Encased change drive. Bring that up. There. Should be able to get the press in there now. Overstress. I thought it was going to be. So with that being said, let's just take off these couple here. Don't really need it spinning too excessively. That should be fine now. Perfect. Alright, so we do need a bunch of pressed sheets. So let's just get them pressed there. Move the bed out of the way. Put the bed over here for now. That's fine. Now, what else do I need? I need a mechanical mixer, which needs a whisk. That's 5 sheets. We need some fans. 4 sheets. Perfect. So let's Get the mixer done first. Perfect. Grab a base of that. And then we need fan. And turn that to an encased fan. Excellent. So, how are we going to do this part? Mixer is going to go there with the basin there. That's absolutely fine, that's no worries. Fan is going to go in here. Pop a fan in there. Like right there, I reckon would do it. Then I can actually put a depot there. Oops. Put some lava in there, block that off, and we'll actually have ourselves a nice little smelting setup, which is perfect. But I need some more case chain drives, so let's get ourselves a bunch more of them. So make sure actually starts blowing. That's not going to work. But what I can actually do, also thinking about it, is if I put one more down here, facing the right way, get a shaft in, should then be able to simply connect it up. Why is that not? Ah. Well, I've got my shafts back in. Shaft and shaft. Is that blowing? No, that's sucking. So that's going the wrong way. That is not what I want. Means I'm going to need to make a can't think of the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue, I just cannot think of the name of it. Gearbox. I need to make some more wood, make some more cogs. And shaft. A couple more shafts. Make another cog actually, whilst I think about it. That way I can get a cog on the mixer. Now gearbox. Like so. Probably want to make it a vertical gearbox. If I'm able to. Okay. No. Thought I had all this thought up, but obviously not. So let's get rid of all this. I'll get these cogs in here, like so. Put a vertical gearbox here. what I will do, where's my gold? 3 bits of gold. This is going to make life so much easier. That's smashed up. Okay, so I need... Gonna need a few gearbox. Let me come back once I've got this all sorted out. So, got it all working now. So what I've had to do is connect a gearbox into there with a vertical gearbox there. Bunch of cogwheels there, that's now the mixer going. Add 2 more gearboxes against this, so there's 4 gearboxes in a row, 1 vertical. That now lets the fan blow. So I can now get that put in, put the lava bucket in there. That should now allow us to smelt. So that's that one sorted, and let's actually just get rid of that just to make it a little bit nicer. Yep, done. So that's the smelting done. Last thing I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna get a wrench. Now, need 1 more cog. The reason I want a wrench is because I can pick up without breaking my pickaxes, and I can also rotate and things like that, so it makes life a lot easier. So if I just, you can't rotate them, there we go, you can rotate them, perfect. Alright, so power done, press done, mixer done, and auto smelter done. Tomorrow, what we're going to be doing, let's just get rid of these, because we don't need them now. Tomorrow what we're going to be doing is getting a bunch of item vault automated system going, which is why we needed the mixer. Also probably going to start our first little building. Not too sure what or where. This is where I'm going to stick our little item vault. So that's where our main storage is going to be for the moment. I will actually turn it into a contraption, so that way we can move it around as and when we need to, and it doesn't have to be static, but it's going to look cool just sort of sitting on there. So guys, I think this is going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. I do apologize how long it was, especially trying to get all of this sorted, but next episode, start getting more into getting the item vault all sorted out, starting a little building, so that way we can start getting more and more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye now.